why we decide to know life and look at life the way it is only when things goes ugly. That's the question. The moment what we say everything goes well, always everything goes well. But when we say everything goes well, it means somehow nothing really changed in our life, or somehow things goes as we plan. So why, where things doesn't go well, we get shocked? The moment a person very close to us dies, then a sense of surprise, which nowadays it is socially accepted to be in a sort of like something that we didn't know, like something so strange that we will die. So in the moment of a person very close to us will die, maybe even without any kind of disease, just it happens, then we are in a sort of shock. Why many people decide to live unaware and then things just hit them? The moment life hit you when you didn't expect it, then obviously if you're not somehow prepared, definitely it is a shock. And in those moments, many people, they build a lot of philosophies, they act very emotional. Unfortunately, if you are in a dinner and you talk about death, somehow everything freeze, like something you cannot talk about. What happens socially? It's a drama you cannot conduct. What you can decide is how you want to live. I got to know a person that he felt with a car down a bridge around here and he got paralyzed. The moment he got paralyzed, suddenly he start seeking totally, reading, listening, what he can do, many things. So why should we wait something unpleasant that just make us open our eyes totally, from totally closed to totally open? Why we cannot decide consciously to see? Because what we are suffering essentially is just that we are not looking, our eyes are closed, or we are sleeping, we are trying to get awake. We can say it in many ways. So going beyond our drama allowed us to touch life, to be touched by life. And the moment we are totally touched, then we experience something that we cannot imagine if we just think about it. Because we can only think about things that happened in the past. Somehow we use those data trying to think how it would be. You cannot imagine with your mind how it will be the moment you leave the body if you have never experienced something beyond your body, for example. It's something you cannot imagine, and that's the beauty of it. The only thing to allowed us to experience life and not be touched by life here and there when something happens, most of the time when something we say goes wrong. So this is a choice that we can do consciously. And again, as I say already, this should be the first choice. The second is what profession we want to do, who we want to marry, where we want to live, anything else. The first decision should be, do we want to live aware or unaware? The price to pay if you live unaware, it is not little. Because if you are immersed totally in your creation and you move in a compulsive state, the moment life touch you, you're not prepared. You have never tasted something which goes beyond you. If you live like this, constantly fear it will be in your life. You might forget about it, but sooner or later, do not arrive to the moment you will leave your body. But even other moments in your life, you will not know. You will not know why things goes the way they go. You will feel always kind of like the moment you don't decide, you decide not to live life, but only and only your mind, you will be always confused because you are life, but you think you are something else. So doing like that, a human being can only be confused and can only lead himself to just believe because he doesn't know. He only know his little creation. So when life shows you that what you can choose, it is fundamentally, if we want to put it this way, you can avoid life or you can become life totally. This is a choice. Not only a few gurus or a few Buddhas, somehow something hit them and they became like that. It's a choice. Do I want to pay attention to life, or I want to pay attention just to my mind? The moment a society decide to live only within the very restricted minds that they have, something very horrible is about to happen. Because if one person live unconsciously, if 100 millions live unconsciously, it's dangerous. But do not talk about society, just personally. Everything that you are not aware, everything that you're not conscious about, you suffer. You're not, if you don't immerse yourself into life, it means somehow you're trapped in your mind. The moment you're trapped in your mind, the moment is time, the moment life touches you, you don't know what's going on. Because with the amount of information that you have, it is just such a small part. You cannot process it. And this will lead you to a lot of unpleasant feelings. And instead of use things that life have, you will just freak out and you close yourself up. You close. Somehow you even try to avoid life because the moment it touches you and you're not ready, you can do two things. Or you seek. The moment something touches you, you see as a blessing and you seek, or you cry and escape truth. That's the only choice that human being can have. Many animals, they don't have this choice. We have this choice.